Welcome to the call. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening all over this globe, because we are literally all over the globe. My name is Justin Halliday. Welcome to our weekly corporate update call. We have some really good information to share tonight. It is absolutely an exciting time to be a part of this. Welcome to our Voltage Idea partners. Welcome to AMP Nation, and to anybody that's tuning in to take a look at this thing for the first time. We've got some folks on tonight that are out in the field just tearing it up and growing their mobile app and game business. And yes, it's pretty exciting. We've had a good week, and we've got some things on the horizon here that are literally going to change our lives. But without any further hesitation, let me bring on my co-host and our Vice President of Sales, Mr. Vaughn Tarver.
Thank you, Justin. Welcome, everyone, to the call tonight. It's starting off and kicking off a new month of 2017. Guys, the sky's the limit. We've got so much coming your way over the next actually weeks and months that it's going to make your head spin. That I will promise you. But I can also promise you that you're in the right place at the right time. Now it's up to you. I always love to start the call out with take care of your business, and your business will take care of you. And for everybody that's on the call tonight, I know you're taking care of your business. Because this is a business. It's a fun business. We love to have fun with it. We have a bunch of great guys from the corporate world that run this company and run it like a Fortune 500 company. You won't meet a better group or a more qualified group of corporate leaders for your company. As everyone knows, Voltage Partners has two entities, the idea side, which is the software side, and then the AMP side, which is actually the marketing side of it. It's fun. It's about apps and games, guys. Why is that so important? Because it's probably one of the most explosive arenas in business, areas in business over the last 10 years that the world has ever seen. That's debatable, but if it's not first, it would be second. So with that, I want to welcome everybody. Like Justin said at the beginning of the call, we are a global business. We are an international business, and we literally have people from all over the globe. We have some really good speakers for you tonight coming to you from different parts of the globe, which is really cool. And we're also going to make a few announcements tonight, give you some updates. So let's get started. Let's first go out to, tell you what, let's start over in Europe tonight. Let's start over in Europe and in Africa. We don't talk about Africa enough, but Africa is probably going to end up one of our strongest areas. We know that. So welcome everybody in South Africa and all over Africa. We're very, very pleased to have you and honored to have you a part of our company that now is your company. And then through Europe, everywhere in Europe, we're going to talk to a gentleman tonight, I think just opened up a real key leader in Germany. That's exciting. So everybody over there in the UK, welcome to the call. Now let's jump across the pond, the Atlantic, and head over into Canada. Welcome, Canada. You guys are making your mark. Got some real good key leaders over there, and I should say up there to me in Canada. Welcome aboard. All 50 states in the United States. Welcome to everybody. West Coast, East Coast, Central U.S., the Plains, the North, the South. Everybody here, we've got somebody everywhere in our company, and welcome aboard U.S. Now let's skip across the other pond, the Pacific pond, and to the Asian rim. Oh my gosh, things are going crazy over there. You'll hear more about this. Going to talk a lot more about Asia tonight. So we'll just kind of skip on over to Australia and New Zealand. Welcome you guys, doing a great job, and we really appreciate it. It's fun being in the business. I know some of you over in Asia have picked up some distributors in Europe and Canada, and some of you in Europe have gotten some good teammates and partners over in Asia and Australia, and that's just really cool. That's what makes your business exciting, to open up another international front and start working with people and learning about different people's culture. Education is great. Fun business, make money, and make it your lifeline. So with that, Justin, I think we're ready to go into our updates right off the bat. Why don't I turn it to you for the first set of updates on the hub?
Sounds good.
So if you'll do it.
Sounds
Okay.
So amp pump development is moving along nicely. If you'll remember, I think it was maybe last week or the week before, we had a really good update from the amp hub development team, and they were confident. In fact, they were almost complete with the list of all of the must-haves for the first version release. For those of you that are just jumping on here, maybe hearing this for the first time, what we are launching has never been done before. It is a complete social gaming network, fully loaded with a news feed, just like your Facebook news feed, your LinkedIn news feed, where you can see, you can like, share, and comment on photos and different gaming aspects. It is the first platform of its kind that is going to bring both Apple and Android users together in one platform. We believe it's going to change the world when it comes to gaming, mobile gaming, and social networking. So we had that update. Our goal is to roll this out sometime before the end of this month. That is our goal. We'll keep you posted on that once we do have a date in place for that. And as you know, we won't give you a date until we're 1,000% sure that we're going to hit it. In fact, we'll probably come in before that date, but we'll keep you posted on that. But the amp hub development is on schedule, moving along, and guys, it is looking really good. Vaughn, back to you for the Bitcoin. I think he muted himself. Okay. Bitcoin, final testing.
Sorry, Justin. I was talking along and forgot to hit that darn button again. Bitcoin, as everybody knows, we're just about to launch the Bitcoin application, guys, and format to make it easier to join join AMP and to be a part of it. Did some testing on it today. Justin, I think you were even in part of that, and should be, I know we were expecting to have it last week, should be finished sometime in the next couple of days. We'll be letting you know on that. Okay, so with that, Justin, I think the next one's a big one. Why don't you handle this one?
Absolutely. And so we had a new version released for the AMP store. That new version release included some fixes for the Android version 7.0. A lot of us have phones with 7.0, and so the development team went back and fixed some of the security stuff and updates in there. And there was also, I don't have a number for you, but I believe that update also included a fresh batch of some new apps and games that are in there. You'll be able to see those. I think if you scroll over to the right, you'll be able to see the latest uploads for any new apps and games, any new content that's in there. But like we, like we said in the beginning, that's the cool part. is that we'll be adding new apps and games every single month that you'll be able to go out and market and promote. So new release, for those of you that are using it, using the store, again, that official AMP store app can be downloaded on any Android device. For those of you that are using it, like me and my wife, we got messages over the weekend. I think it was Friday or Saturday, and it was a notification to install the update. If you're not using it, you can just go to the myampstore.io and download the latest version of the AMP store. But technology here, the development of all of these pieces is moving along, and we'll keep everybody posted here as we go. And back to you, Vaughn.
Okay, I remembered to turn off my turn my mute off. Man, I was just talking up a blaze there with Bitcoin, man.
I knew you were.
I'm sorry y'all missed it, but it was really good.
I bet it was.
Okay, and to the fun part of the call, guys, we always have on, we started this about a month and a half ago, and having our key leaders and people that are really doing some big things come on to share some things and their little stories of why they are here and what they're doing, and it's a pretty neat part. It's my favorite part. I get to talk to these guys every night before the call and get to know them a little bit and jack around with them and joke around. Like I said, it's fun. May not be fun for them, but it certainly is fun for me, and that's important. Just teasing Boris. I was playing with Boris a little bit. Tell you what, we're so proud to have Boris on. Boris was the guy that came in here and looked at the company, saw it for what it was. He's a true leader in the industry. Been in the industry for now for 10 years. He's what we call a pro. We're so pleased to have him part of the family. We wanted to, you've probably heard his name last couple of weeks, and we wanted to bring him on so that you would feel as you know him, because we are one big family. Boris Pele is from, excuse me, Boris, for mispronouncing that, is originally from the Soviet Union. He now resides in Montreal, Canada. He is starting to build with key leaders, again, all over the globe. He has a following and works with people and is bringing them on board. Real excited for Boris and his people. So with that, Boris, bless us and come on and share with everybody your story, Boris. Welcome, everyone, Mr. Boris Pella.
Thank you so much, Vaughn. Thank you so much for this introduction, and thank you, Justin, for inviting me for this call. I'm super excited and very, very happy to be here and to share with you like AMP Nation, all that I see from my experience in what we have here. And you know, like first of all, I would like to say a couple of words about the direction of the company. You know, direction and the trend and the industries that we work in. You know, like it was said before, this trend is very young. It's only about 9 years old, 9 years young, sorry, and it has amazing numbers. It has amazing results already. You know, in the field. Just look at these numbers that we have. 2 years ago, in 2015, 75 million a day, Apple Store and Google Play Store generated, right? So 2016, $85 billion with B, billion dollars. So it's huge. And just look at 2017. So all the predictions say that this year is going to be even better than the years before. So it's very important to work with the right product, with the right industry chosen by company. So we have, I think, the best product and the best and the most addictive and the most explosive industry on the planet, and this is very important to work with something that you have fun, right? Something that you enjoy to work with. Second of all, it's very important, of course, who is the company, right? Who are the people? Who are the corporate team? It's very important to have the right people in the corporate team, so they're doing the right decisions for the company and of course for the field, because field basically is part of the company. You know, you cannot divide a company like a field and company. It's very important that there is a cooperation between both, and for long-term success, it's actually the most crucial part to have this kind of cooperation, and of course communication is everything. You know, field leaders and new people who come in on board, it's very important to have this kind of communication, one with each other. So we have this here, the best way I ever seen in my experience in this industry. You know, I'm very happy to have amazing support from the company, from Justin, from corporate team. You know, we have amazing tools here in place. It's very simple, by the way, to share. I think this is one of the most simplest businesses that I work with, you know, because it's very, very simple to share. It's very duplicatable, by the way. So you just showing what you're doing and you share the work. You know, it's so simple. You just need to do actions day by day, you know, like every day, and share what we have here. It's not something difficult, and it's very affordable. So it's opened the door for all the countries in the world, actually. And like was said before, we have people from Africa coming on board, from Asia, from different parts of the world. Usually, you know, some of the countries from this part of the world, they don't have this opportunity because sometimes it's not affordable for them, you know, to start a big business. Here in AMP, we have this opportunity. It's amazing. You know, we are ahead of a trend, actually, and you know, one of my favorite teacher, I can say, in the business is Warren Buffett, who said, in order to make a fortune, you need to be in front of the trend, not in the middle, not in the end, in front of the trend. And this is what we have here, actually. And you know, I see how company doing right things, and they're doing this, you know, more and more and more, and we have more and more things coming. You know, like to have mobile games, mobile applications, it's viral. You know, it's viral, it's global, and opportunity is huge here. You know, and I'm very happy and very blessed to be here in this company and to work with all these amazing people that we have here. Thank you so much, Bon.
Awesome, Boris. I loved what you had to say. It was very well put together. Boris, the part that I loved is actually two parts that you said. It's a very simple business, and it's very easy to share, and for people to understand. It's one of the most simple businesses that you've ever been in. That's by design, to actually be able to open up a business for and get your licensing and everything for this little bit of money, and being able to make the kind of money that is available in this business for those who go out and get it is pretty amazing. And again, Boris, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for your leadership, and we look forward to some really big things with you and hearing from some of your crew here in the next couple of weeks. So with that, Boris, I'm going to go ahead. Let's jump across. Well, we're not even going to jump across. We're just going to move down a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, we actually have somebody from the United States on here. I think he told me he was from Hollywood. Oh, no, that's where he said he wanted to be from. I feel like I've known Steve all my life. Great guy. Had a real good conversation with him. Steve is actually from Johnson City, Tennessee. He is on business tonight. Spends a lot of time in the Carolinas, but he's from Johnson City, Tennessee. He has really done some big stuff. He is risen to one of our top leaders, especially here in the U.S. Congratulations on that, Steve. He is planning a big event, which he knows will explode his business somewhere, hopefully in June next month, that we're excited about it. I hope he invites me. I sure would like to go and see it. And with that, if you would come on, Steve Crocker, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, thank you, Von Tarver. Can everybody hear me okay?
You're perfect, man, and it's all yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, just to say a little bit about AMP and what it's done for me. This business is really easy and simple, easy to duplicate. What I find out with certain people is that they just don't share the business. That's the problem that I found out personally. I talk to people whether I'm in a hotel, whether I'm at the gas station, it doesn't matter. It makes it very simple to tell somebody about AMP and how to share AMP. Don't reinvent the wheel. We have a ton of funnels. We have Justin Halliday that's always available to help everybody out there. The one big thing that Mr. Tarver said is we're one big family. If you're not succeeding, you got to connect with people and organizations that's going to help you say, okay, what are these guys doing? How can I help, or how can I get connected with these guys in order to get the results that they're getting? The marketing plan that we have in the back office is unbelievable. I just think people are not sharing. Like I said, I just talk to people all the time. My wife tells me sometimes, well, how'd you know that person? Well, how'd you know that person? I'm like, look, I'm just sharing what AMP is doing. Like I say, it's very, very simple. You got the corporate support, you got team support, you got a ton of support from every end. But like I said, oftentimes we don't look at that as a whole. Some people get involved in the business and they just kind of sit there and hope, wish, pray, believe, ask that, hey, maybe this is going to happen. Well, it doesn't work like that. It takes you being a part of AMP. It takes you being a part of the Facebook group. It takes you getting on these calls on Monday. It takes you inviting people to the sizzle call on Tuesday, inviting people to the call on Wednesday. This should be something, if you believe in it, that you live and breathe every day. And it's not a day that I wake up. I mean, overnight, just a few weeks ago, I got a young man in my business from Bulgaria. Now, I don't even know anybody from there, but I had sent him some information and just, not hounding him, but saying, look, you may want to jump on this. And he did. Just, showing him, a little bit about the 3x9 matrix system. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I got involved. I don't know much about games and apps. My 12-year-old, I showed him a little bit about this business, and he said, Dad, that could be huge. A 12-year-old. Now, I got involved because I know numbers. I sat down, I said, wow, even if it takes you 2-3 years to fill a matrix or even halfway fill a matrix, is that better than not doing anything at all? Well, of course. So all I can say is if you're still on the fence, it's I don't like to use the word cheap, but it is cheap. If you don't have the $32 to get involved, then you need this more than I thought you needed it. It's just a way to build. It's one of the easiest home-based business I've ever been involved. I've got involved in things where the product side was great, but the comp side was terrible. You couldn't explain. If you log in your back office or ask anybody, you can go right to the comp plan, and it's a simple, probably could be one page, but a simple 3-page to let you know exactly how you get paid and when you get paid. But what the surprising thing was for me is when every Friday, I seem to have that little message, you have just been paid. That's just amazing to me because I've been in network marketing or this industry type for a long time and made a little money, not really made a ton of money. But when you can see that, hey, here's some money coming to your account, or you waking up getting this email every single week, that is awesome. So to say anybody that's out there on the fence, just do it. As Nike, billion-dollar company, just do it. If you do it and you get plugged in and stay plugged in, don't sponsor one person and say, oh, I got one and that's it. Get connected with what we have here. Get connected with the leaders, and I guarantee you, if you stick with it every day, make calls, make decisions, talk to people, it will make a difference in your life long term. This is not, I tell people, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but it can get you richer quicker if you want to look at it that way. But again, I thank Justin Halliday for all of his support. I just like to give shout out to him because he's been more than a friend to me. He's been somebody that's been very, very, very supportive, and I think he's done it to a lot of other people. And then the corporate side, I've had times where I've had to put a link in and say, look, check this out, and corporate gets back with me within a day saying, hey, we can solve that by doing this. So the support team is unbelievable. So again, AMP is where I am, is where I want to be, it's where I'm going to stay. And I thank Mr. Tarver for even inviting me on this. And let's all get this thing down pat so we all can say in a few years or a few months, say, look, I remember when, so we all can say, okay, now I have this now. So appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody on the call. And again, let's make this happen. There you go.
Awesome, Steve, and thank you so much. And you said some really good things, and it's just a matter of just sharing it. If you're going to share it, if you're going to be successful, you got to put action into it. It's all you have to do, and you're going to be successful with this company and with this product, and have some fun. And at Bulgaria, that's pretty cool, Steve. We were just talking about that earlier, that people are enlarging their family all over the globe that they'd be a part of, and now they have a connection there. That's really neat, Steve. And again, Boris, thanks. Steve, thanks. And Steve, we'll get some of your guys on here when you help them rise to the top, because that's what leaders do. And again, appreciate it, guys. Really do. All right. With that, Justin, man, we got some good stuff coming. This is going to be fun. Oh, wait a minute. Justin, I should have done this for you. You said April promotion winners. This is a one-horse winning race, right?
I think I don't know, maybe we should go forward and see what we've got.
Well, we said the number one team builder is gonna get a real special little prize here. You know what? We're going to do more than that, folks. That's what we do, under promise, over deliver as a company. And so, Justin, why don't you announce the third place and what they're getting?
Absolutely. Third place winner for the month of April promotion will receive 3 free months of AMP license payments is our special girl from Australia, Miss Carrie Stockton-Ben, with 14 sign-ups, Vaughn. Pretty.
And we had her on last week.
We did.
She's been holding number one almost all through to the final week, and what an amazing lady out there in Australia. She's in Northern Australia, folks, if you had a chance to hear her last week. Congratulations, Carrie. You're awesome, and 14 sign-ups. That's just really cool. So go ahead, Justin.
Let's go to second place.
We got a second place.
We've got a second place, and the second place winner is going to receive 6 free months of their AMP monthly license fee, and that goes to our very special friend and family, Pak Andreas, out there in Indonesia with 19 sign-ups.
Oh, amazing, Pak. We had Pak on 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago now, in Indonesia. Guys, this guy is just a stud, man, and he's just knocking them dead, blowing this country out. What leadership he brings and attitude, and he works very closely with a lady we have out there named Cartina that's pretty good at this business, and they teamed up and been working together. And Pak, 19 sign-ups, that should have won. That should have won it. I would have thought 19 don't you, Justin? Don't you think 19 brand new sign-ups in the month of April should have won this thing?
Just about every other time, I would have to say yes.
Well, it did, and it got second place. It got you 6 free months. And now for first place, 1 free year. And probably somebody, oh my gosh, who is that? Cartina did it again. I don't think Cartina has ever finished second in anything she's done here. Love her to death. Leadership, she does meetings. She gets on Facebook and does those videos, and she's got a great group. Justin, you said I'm going to put her favorite picture out because she knows it's about her team. Look at those guys.
Yeah.
What a team. What a deal. Way to go, Cartina.
There you go, guys. So we'll basically, just so you know what's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and put your earnings into your credit wallet. So you'll be taken care of. You'll want to just switch your payment method in your back office to credit wallet, and you won't have to worry about making a payment for whatever your prize was. So congratulations, guys. It's been an awesome month. And we're already working on a promotion for, it's going to be a May promotion. We're going to get together and finalize some stuff, and so hopefully we can kick out another little program to have everybody running a little bit faster. So awesome stuff. Vaughn, anything else you want to add before I wrap up?
Justin, it's been a great call. I want to thank everybody for coming on the call tonight with Boris and Mr. Crocker. Just great guys, and congratulations to our winners. We had one over in Australia, third place, second place in Indonesia, and our winner with 26 sign-ups in the month of April is just unbelievable. Ms. Cartina there in KL, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. So congratulations to everybody. I look forward to seeing you next week, next Monday night. Guys, you want to stay tuned. You want to get your people on these calls. We got a lot of big announcements coming over the next couple of days and weeks. So keep your eyes and ears open. It's going to be exciting. And with that, Justin, I'll turn it over to you to close it out. And we'll see you next week, guys.
Thank you, Vaughn. Just a couple of quick things. Again, I just want to close with one thing that Boris said. If you want to be make a fortune, you have to be ahead of the pace, ahead of the trend. And we are absolutely ahead of the trend. And I love what Steve said. This is a long-term business. People call it, try and get into a get-rich-quick scheme. I call it a get-rich-slow scheme. We're in a get-rich-slow scheme. And I love what Steve said is if you look at this thing and commit yourself for 2 years, and you just fill half of your matrix, you're looking at a $10,000 a month. If you fill half of your 3 matrices, you're looking at $45,000 a month, guys. So plant your flag, build that foundation, and let's grow this thing together. And like Steve said, and I know LaVonda Michelle said on one of these other calls, it is simply a relationship marketing business. The more you share, the more you receive, the more you help, and the more you will grow. Make sure you get your people to these calls tomorrow night, Tuesday night. We have James Day, who's doing an amazing job, and I'm hearing that I'm hearing if you get your people to the call, they sign up. And then Thursday night with our very own Jennifer Grimes, and then of course we have the AMP training. We've covered finding prospects. We've covered inviting prospects to learn about AMP. And listen, you're going to want to be on next Wednesdays. You're not going to want to miss it because we're going to be bringing both of these things together and expounding on that. And rumor has it that we're even going to have our Vice President of Sales, Mr. Vaughn Tarver, on to drop some value and some nuggets and to help everybody out there in the field just build a network. Folks, I'm telling you, we're moving at lightning speeds. When Vaughn says some mind-blowing things coming, I'm telling you, some mind-blowing things are coming. The next 30, 60, and 90 days here is going to be huge. Nobody is doing what we're doing. With that being said, guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for our guests. Thanks, AMP Nation. And we'll see you tomorrow night on the Sizzle Call.